What's going on, guys? This is live with Mike Steele and MtG TCG time. More proper, so hopefully it'll come out a lot nicer. Check it out if you want. I kind of get into the cards and explain them, so I don't just, I'm very careful with my stuff. So I obviously have the theme here, all caught up with all the new sets of Ixalan, which is the newest set now. I have my fucking weed over there if I need a little bit of smoke. And I got the fucking shit ton of assorted packs here, including a few from 2017, including that of Kaladesh, and a few other randoms, like I think Zen Dark and Eldritch, I believe, yeah. But mainly, I have this what do you call it, Ixalan packs. Obviously, these are the 2018 Ixalan packs. Those are the primary goal, and obviously the theme in general of Ixalan. So, because they came out with Ixalan in 2017, I hadn't got into Magic, but that was like the next big thing that sort of opened up and gave rise to dinosaurs and a whole bunch of other shit. And yeah, so if you're getting into Magic, you're best starting off with, the Ixalan base, the sets that I guess I'd say Ixalan and Ixalan 2. Or better yet, they call it Rivals of Ixalan, but to me it's just Ixalan 2. It's like two sets. And then if you want to get into the sets like that just came out right before Ixalan, before you get into the Doman, because that's coming out next, the Domarian, and that's gonna be interesting because I've been looking forward to get the Doman. So, all right, so okay, what do we got here? Okay, so we have the one random pack that we have actually here is I have our Dragon's Maze. That's a 15 card booster. I have your last season set, last year's set of Ixalan, which is the introduction of the newest multiverse in the story of Magic. And obviously prior to that, like I said, I have the current and most newest season set of the 2018, which is basically Rivals of Ixalan, which is basically like, well, in my opinion, like I said, just an expansion to Ixalan. It's the Invaders of Ixalan, the Invaders of the Multiverse, whatever. So it still takes place in Ixalan. Anyway, and then of course we go back to, I guess, 2017, I believe. And I'll throw in two of these Kaladesh. So we have a Kaladesh type deck. A couple of these packs as well, the Kaladesh 15 card. Kaladesh it's called. Kaladesh must have been the last area before Ixalan. And then, after going through those, we have another, like I said, this one, the Eldritch Moon, and last but not least, we have two more, actually, believe it or not. We have the Shadows over Innistrad, I think is Innistrad. Is that O or is it a D? I'm not sure. I think it's an O. Innistrad. Shadows over Innistrad. I'm gonna call it Innistrad. I'm not sure how to say that word. Innistrad, I guess. Innistrad. Shadows over Innistrad. Okay. So I'm looking forward. I don't know why I'm looking forward to opening up that one. It just seems like an interesting pack. I'm not sure what year some of these are from. I'm pretty sure though that Kaladesh came out around is one of the it's one of the universes in the multiverse. Believe it or not, Kaladesh I think was a 2017 set. I think. Kaladesh. Kaladesh, again, like I said, it is a 2017. I think it came out a little bit, I guess, a little bit before Ixalan, and you can obviously see Kaladesh. It's 15 cards per pack, the typical pack, the 15 card Magic pack, and of course, now let's look at the scripture real quick. Kaladesh, right? Kaladesh. All right, now next pack. We want to look for just a regular worded. Here, this is an example. This is a set. Dragon's Maze. It's a 15 card booster pack, and it's the set of the Dragon's Maze. I don't have the story to almost everything, but I do have the story, however, to the current. If I could fucking. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I have the story right here. I actually have the story of the current of what's actually happening now in Magic, in the world, in the multiverse, and then you seem to be getting into the Golden City, so it explains more about Ixalan and like how it's sort of like the core of the planet. So by the way, I'm just giving you a shout out. You may want to start concentrating on Merfolks, because Merfolk used to be kind of went forgotten for a little while, but I actually am building a Merfolk deck. Merfolk actually kind of shine in this, I guess, in a sort of way. The Golden City, I guess you'd say, the newest set of Ixalan seems to give a lot of credence to the Merfolk and the Goblins. And it's not only that, but it also gives a lot of credence to dinosaurs as well, which is a very interesting uprising and a new type of creature that's become very dangerous and very powerful, similar to dragons and drakes and worms and stuff like that. And but now you have dinosaurs, which came out with the season. I think it came out with Ixalan. Ixalan dinosaurs were unleashed. So if they're a new threat you have to watch out for, that favor, they seem to favor mainly green, red, and white, for the most part. They will not be seen aiding the swamp or island, black or blue, swamp or island. No. You'll find Merfolk, and then you'll also find Goblin, and you'll find Dinosaur. And Pirates. Those would, I guess, be the way to break it down. Be Dinosaur for white, Pirates for blue, Merfolk for green, and what do you call it? What's it called? I forgot. Merfolk for green, and then they said pirate, right? Pirate is really for red, though. Merfolk is for no. I'm confused. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll just read it. Okay. So before we actually delve in to the first, we'll do the dual decks, Magic the Gathering dual decks, which come with 2 of the featured mythical cards. Goblin Berserker. Hold on 1 second. I just gotta do my. I remember the song, by the way, but I'm not trying to listen to this right now. I actually wanted to do a rock song. Wow. Hold on, I'm just putting a different song on. Alright. Okay, so let's see what we got going on. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, enough dilly-dally. Alright, so we're going in basically blindfolded. Before we open up any packs or anything like that, let's just put all this stuff away. gonna put it on glamour just so that you can see it a little lighter, because it could be a little dark in here. I'm gonna name my flash too. There we go, much better. Now we can get to business. All right, so let's start with the book. Where's my book? All right, so we're gonna get into Magic the Gathering together. We're opening up some packs, but mainly we're gonna be focusing on Ixalan. I actually have this card, by the way. This dude's pretty fucking badass. All right, where's my headphones? Can't find my fucking headphones. Oh, right here. Sorry, guys. Got a little distracted there for a second. I got the mic all over the place. It's just easier to have the mic next to me as opposed to, you know, it's just better that way. It could be, hold on. Easier for me to talk with, obviously. Alright, so we're going to be focusing on Ixalan, but we do have an assortment of many packs, and before we even get to that, we're going to be going under some of the underlining themes that, well, Ixalan and the rivals focus on, which is Merfolk and Goblins, to be specific, and of course, our good old Plains Crusher. Picked up Chandra, the Pyro Genius. Alright, so, we're going to crack into the duel decks here, Magic the Gathering. This is also a duel deck, but it's just separate. Let's open up the duel deck here, which specifically actually has the new Merfolk and Goblins, both very useful, especially in the new Ixalan series of 2018. As we go into Rivals of Ixalan, we now further our course. So, into the Golden City. Okay. Alright, so I take you to a fabled land. Within the jungle of Ixalan lies the fabled golden city of Oraska. Oraska. I don't know how to say that. Oraska. The vampires of the Legion of Dusk, the pirates of the Brazen Coalition, and the dinosaurs, and the wait, what? Oh, and the dinosaur riders of the Sun Empire have all fought their way into the heart of Ixalan in hopes of finding Araxa and claiming the treasure and the magical power it holds. Let's see. The River Heralds, a nation of merfolk, have long fought to keep intruders away from the city. But in the end, it was one of their own, the renegade shaman Kumena, who first revealed the city's location. By the way, I have Kumana, or Kumena, Kumina, or Kumena, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Kumena. Initially, Kumena's bold move, Kumina, is it Kumena? Kumena. At Kumena's command, the cocoon of Earth, okay, let's see. At Kumena's command, the cocoon of Earth that had hidden Araxa for so long opened like the petals of a flower, creating a landscape of towering waterfalls and sheer cliff faces. Stripped with gleaming gold, though ancient, the city has somehow withstood the ravage of time as if it was just, I guess, literally timeless. Its ornate ramps and stairways rising toward the gleaming golden temple at its pinnacle. The opening of Araxa has also revealed the existence of 6 huge elder dinosaurs apparently preserved for centuries inside the city. Interesting. Initially, Kumena's bold move seemed to work. He drew on the power of the immortal sun, A powerful magical artifact to call up an enormous storm that battered the intruders, but witnessing the power of the immortal sun only served to spur the intruders on toward its resting place, the threefold temple at the pinnacle of the city. Amid the struggle, the Gorgon, Vraska, and her crew, including Jason Lerner, why don't I say that, and Warrior Poet, Hukley, and Minotaur Gangrath, have all come to the city and joined the fight. They must to Zakama. If I could put it down really still, I wonder if it could be seen. Hmm. What happened? What the fuck happened? The fucking thing is gone, bro. It was a way to do it, but now it's gone. It sucks. Why that happened? That's bullshit, bro. What the hell? Shit. I don't know what happened. Anyway, nonetheless, I guess I don't have that light anymore. I did have it. Apparently, it decided to go off. Odd, but okay. Guess that happens. Anyway, let's get back to where I was at. I don't know how that light just kind of just decided to go off now. My phone doesn't have a light anymore, so. So, yeah. My phone's light just kind of just died on me, so I don't know why it died on me. It just did. Won't work anymore. It's kind of like gay, but it is what it is, I guess. It's like blocked out, basically. It's the weirdest thing. Anyway, I guess I go back to using manual lighting. Alright. Because I'm going to try to, pick this shit up. You guys could rewind. I mean, you guys could just fast forward if you want, just to pass by all this extra shit, like the introduction and stuff. I mean, I'm going to do it, but you don't have to, you can just fast forward if you want, because I'm going to be doing the card soon, so. Let me see some. Alright, that's good beam. Let's do that. Alright, focus on play. You too can harness the power of a rock cell with the new Ascend ability. If you resolve, okay, it says, if you resolve a spell with Ascend, while you control 10 or more permanents, or if you control 10 or more permanents, including at least one with Ascend, you get the city's blessing. This unlocks, bonuses on cards throughout the set. Once you have the city's blessing, you can't lose it, regardless of how many permanents you control or whether another player also has the city's blessing. All factions and all colors have cards with a Ascend to aid in your quest for victory. Some booster packs include a card that can be used as a reminder that you can have the city's blessing. So, that's just something new that has been, I guess, added into the, many, many abilities that Magic the Gathering has had and has seen, like Trample, Vigilance, Haste, First Strike, Double Strike, Scry, hexproof, which is something actually kind of recent. Very similar to shroud, flying, reach. I mean, I could just go on and on and on forever. All right. So here's some of the things that we're looking out for. Legends of the Immortal Sun. Would like to find that. Absolutely. I'd like to put this down. So, Legend of the Immortal Sun. Important. So, for the people of the Sun, we're looking out for her. I'm not going to read all about her because it just kind of like says that she's Orox's historical birthplace of their nation. She represents people, basically. And one person represents pirates. That's why I'm saying there is a theme here. Alright, where's the goblins, though? I guess goblins work for the red. So, Legends of the Immortal Sun. Sun Empire. So these are the different regions. The Sun Empire, emblem of identity. It's interesting. For the people of the Sun Empire, Orox's historical birthplace of their race and the symbolic embodiment of their national identity. For the current emperor, Apizek Intli III, reclaiming Oroska would mean reestablishing the empire's role as dominant power on Ixalan and asserting its right to rule the land, conquer the river heralds, and drive the invaders away, reclaiming the Immortal Sun. Reclaiming the Immortal Sun would give them the power to act on those claims and establishing justice and the rule of law throughout Ixalan. Alright, so these people are like, I guess, people of plains, I guess. I assume, right? They seem like the white type. Your typical whiteys. Typical good guys. Okay. Now, next is this lovely lady. Legion of the Dusk, source of eternal life. So what can we say about her? The Immortal Sun is closely linked with the Legion of the Dusk religious beliefs and their earliest history. It was hidden away for centuries in a monastery, a destiny for doing. Okay, so this is basically like dark. We're talking about the dark, black. If you're interested in black, then you'd want to be more interested in this, I guess. This is believe it or not, it's a white. This is a white, because vampires are actually white in Ixalan. So yeah, if you want to get information on each of the like themes in this, in the story of MTG Magic the Gathering, you should read these like different, Legend of the Immortal Sun, Legion of the Dusk, River Heralds, Weapon of Nightmares, the Coalition, Brazen Coalition, Power of Plunder. I mean, you want to read all these because not only are these cards they are actually based off cards, but also because you kind of want to build your deck around a theme, generally. So yeah, it's important to kind of have this information. So let's continue onward. Ooh, looks like we got ourselves a treat. Okay. Nice. Okay, so. Yeah, it's better. I like the light. Alright, here we go. Alright, so obviously this is a biggie. You want to look out for this guy. This big bearded Sphinx dude. This thing is very important. It's like one of the biggest, basically it's like one of the biggest, you know, things that you can find in this, in Ixalan's Rivals of Ixalan. This is one of them, one of the cards that you want to find. This, and Angrath, and a few others, but basically this would be like the card to find. This is a really good card. He's basically the immortal, and he is, well, it even tells you, gift of Azor. The Gift of Azor, you can read about it if you want. The Immortal Sun does have powerful magical properties. Azor created the artifact by imbuing it with his own Planeswalker Spark. So basically, he is like a very powerful Planeswalker, and is unique in the fact that he's actually a legendary creature because of his own sacrifice ability. So just weird. But yeah, he's really important, obviously. That's why he's cataloged here, and it tells you all about him, and the Gift of Azor, and all that. So yeah, so again, that's him right there. This is very much connected to the Sphinxes, by the way. If you saw Sphinx type creatures, they are connected to this character, I think. This creature, legendary creature. Okay, so yeah. All right, next we will probably be looking at Angrath, who's probably second. He's one of the other more very, like, well, another one of the, you know, really good hot cards of this set is Angrath. Angrath actually is my favorite out of the set, in which I luckily got a really good Angrath, which is really cool. Angrath the Flame Chained reminds me of a Freet from Final Fantasy, if you're familiar. Angrath is ridiculously fucking cool. He is a black and fire. Black, well, red and black. You can kind of tell almost that he'd be a red, obviously. Alright, so, I haven't used him in my deck per se, but let's see. It says Angrath the Flame Chained is a Minotaur Planeswalker and a cruel twist of fate. A mishap took him to Ixalan, where he has been trapped ever since, unable to planeswalk away because of the Immortal Sun. Turned away from the Sun Empire and assaulted by the River Heralds, Angrath finally found a home among the pirates of the Brazen Coalition when Captain Radcliffe of the notorious Devil's Smile offered him a place in his crew. Welcomed among the other misfits and rogue of the particular motley crew, Angrath put his physical and magical talents to good use in Captain Radcliffe's raiding and pillaging. Soon it was clear that the rest of the crew loved and respected Angrath more than their captain, and the Minotaur led a quick and almost bloodless mutiny that left Radcliffe hanging by a gaff hook strapped to the bowsprit. Now Captain Angrath changed the ship's name to Devil's Chains to reflect the magic of his searing hot chains and the crew's notoriety increased exponentiality. Angrath is driven by a feeling of restless impatience like a caged animal awaiting its moment of freedom. This fuels his wild temper and spurs him on in an endless series of raids upon the coastal towns of the Sun Empire. His aggression is wholeheartedly supported by his crew. Angrath continually sets his sights on the next biggest thing, but he's never satisfied when he acquires it. Quite the fucking character, Angrath the Flame Chained. Then obviously we have in third place, Hortley the Radiant Champion. What can I say about Hortley? Hortley the Radiant Champion is, first of all, I don't even know if that's how you say her name. Watley. I don't know. I'm gonna call it Hortley, Radiant Champion, Hortley. Hewley. Isn't that Whatley? Wootley. I don't really know. Hewley, Radiant Champion, Hewley. I think it's Hewley. Or it's either Hewley. So Huatlai, there you go. Huatlai, the Radiant Champion. That makes... Huatlai was born and raised with money. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. But I do want to get... I still want to get her, though. Huatlai. But I want to get the Immortal more. Then after that, I think we just kind of go to the set. This just kind of gives you all the cards that you'll find. But that's what we're going to be doing in the next fucking episode. I'm going to be going through some shit. And we're going to see if we can get some good cards or not. See if we get anything good. Right, so this is the set. That's the set. The set. Hmm. But let's not ruin the experience. Let's, actually get and try to find some of these cards ourselves. So I've already gotten many of them, so we'll see what happens. What the creatures do in this game. Merfolk Scout. There are a lot of good dinosaurs to grab in this set. See? Dinosaur. They have this. Very good card, by the way. Really good. It's very, very good. Just gotta know how to use it. I wish I had World Shaper, though. That'd be nice. There's some things I still need to get my hands on. As well. Well, this is kind of the same card, so it doesn't really matter. Don't have that, though. This is a good card, though. Very good. I hope I can get... The fuck is that? I'd like to get that. Any legendary land is good, I mean, obviously. But, yeah, you definitely, if you're gonna make them, that's what made me want to make a Merfolk deck. A legendary land. Sanctum of the Sun. That's a cool card. Laser's Gateway. I get though. I want to get my hands on this. Zakama, the Primal Calamity. That would be really fucking dope. That would be nice if I can get that. I don't think I will. Relentless Raptor's also good. These are like the really, really, really hard. Oh, these cards, I have them. They're special. I don't really know how you get that though. Angrith. There's another Angrith. Angrith the Minotaur Pirate. How the fuck you get that? I'm not 100% sure. Angrith the Minotaur Pirate. I'm not sure how you get that. I think you get a deck. You must have to get a deck or something like that. Minotaur Pirate? Oh, it's kind of weird. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. I had a feeling though that there was two different types. Swab Goblins. Alright. Oh, is it Angrath's Fury? Yep, Angroth's Fury. Anyway, we also have Rosca and all that too, so. Alright, let's get to let's get to opening. And let's also get high too while we're at it, because I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. I mean, I got all the proper materials I would need to fucking get high, don't I? I think I do. Oh, wait, I was sitting on it. Alright. Anyway, okay. Now it's time to open some packs. Let me just adjust certain things here, because if I'm gonna open a pack, if I'm gonna open them out, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So let me make a little. Let me set it up for the audience. Again, you can like skip this half hour if you want. Just skip ahead of this half hour. This is just the introduction to the Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan set and all that. So, and like just a little information, a little fun. You know, just about Magic the Gathering and how it's been 10 years since I actually played it, and I used to really love Magic, you know. It's my favorite trading card game ever made. But, yeah. So, it's like my 10-year anniversary. It's good weed. Damn, nigga. Ooh. No, I'm not racist. I just said that. Doesn't really matter. Racism isn't even real unless you're a racist. I'm not racist. I hear white people saying that all the time, just like black people saying cracker. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, cracker is bad. Or whitey. That's bad. That's not good. Whitey. A white man. I mean, I don't want to be called whitey. Whitey, a white man. That's racism. I'm gonna have to, put this in my fucking charger. Alright. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to set my shit up so you could actually see what I'm doing. Alright. Okay, so you guys can just skip ahead this half hour if you want, because it's all just fucking stupid bullshit and me, you know, just fucking going on about dumb things, but we're gonna open up where's my lighter? My lighter's gone again, I keep losing it. Like, oh, here it is. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and, open our first piece of, merchandise here to get us started. Magic the Gathering, the Duel Decks set. So let's do that right now as we speak. Alright, so Magic the Gathering Duel Decks consists of Merfolk versus Goblin. Merfolk for the win. Like I said, they'll be working on those. Concentration. Okay, so let's see what this consists of. Okay. Come on. Let's see. I got an idea. There we go. Ooh, God. I'll call this half hour my getting high phase. Yeah. So, let's start with the duel decks. We got the duel decks. Let's open these bad boys. Let's get started. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna take on my hat. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's unlock this deck, dude. Let's rip this shit open. Let's do it. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Sorry for the camera, guys. I have it stuck on a stupid cord. Because my phone's stupid. My phone runs out of energy really fast. There's a problem with it. Alright. Well, anyway, here it is. The Magic the Gathering duel decks. Good way to start. It's a good way to crack in. It's a good way to get right into it. Because then you can kind of verse yourself if you want, or like a brother or close friend, and it's all in here ready for you. Alright, hold on. These are like two different, weird. Very weird. The way it opened is not exactly how I thought it was gonna open. Wow. That was a pain in the arse. Is this like literally two deck boxes? I think it is. Wow. It's like two different deck boxes, basically. Nice, okay. I could dig that. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's some useful stuff in here, I believe, too, actually. Some stuff in the actual packet itself. And here as well. Because I love these like little starter decks because they help. The dueling decks are great. So far we have a deck box. See? Boom. deck box. Put that up there. Yeah, just gonna put that down for a second. And put that here. Alright. Now let's see what we got on the main selection here. A set. And then look at that. 2 dice. Beautiful. So you get a, I like that. I like the blue dice. First time actually having a blue dice. I never had a blue dice. I always had. Where's my fucking, where's my fucking thingamajiggy where I put my dick in? You know, my dick hole? I wasn't trying to be nasty, I was just being truthful. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Stupid fucking phone, always low on battery. This seems like the battery drainer of the century. I hate this phone. It's like a retard. It's like a retarded phone. Motherfucker! I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I just hate this fucking phone. Well, I hate this extension cord because it's so short, though. Come on. Get this thing out of here, motherfucker. Oh, fucking motherfucker. Wow. Sorry, guys. It's the problem with using a phone. Fucking ridiculous. I'm trying to give you guys a nice little presentation here. You know, they just ruin it by doing dumb things. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's get back to where I was at. Alright, so we got 2 magic cards. And looks like they're sealed decks. We got two die, which is really cool. We got a blue one and we got a red one. These are both 20-sided dice. What else do we get? We also get other things as well, so. And let's see what else is in the box here. More deck boxes, it seems like. This is a quick reference to Magic, the game. Deck box. Alright. Just open them just by going like that. Do that. And just blow them in. See? You get yourself a little box. And these boxes are just helpful in general, just to have boxes for your cards. Nothing special. Just a regular box. Just a box for your cards. Which again, we already have one as well over here. Which is this one. And then I have this one. We got these 2. Ooh, now this is something I want to look at. This here. This is what I wanted to see. And apparently, we have some sort of thing that we can look at here. Jeez Louise. Wow. This is a biggie. Alright, so Merfolk most versus Goblins. Okay. Merfolk versus Goblin. I've always liked Merfolk, by the way, I'm just gonna say. Personally, I've always liked Merfolk. Merfolks are cool. Merfolk. Whether fast and aggressive or flexible and responsive, decks built around tribes using cards of the same creature type have been part of Magic from the very beginning. Merfolk and goblins inhabit many of the multiverse best known planes, from the expanse of the Dominaria to the multiverse best known planes, from the expensive Dominaria to the to the dual plane of Warwind, Shadowmoor. These two tribes clash wherever sea meets mountain and aggression meet ingenuity. It's interesting, kind of. From murky ocean depths to lush jungle rivers. Yeah. From murky ocean depths. Okay, from murky, yeah, like swamp. Okay, so from murky ocean depths to lush jungle rivers, Merfolk use their knowledge of the world around them to manipulate the waters to their whim. No obstacle can withstand their relentless power of the tides, and no threat is a match for a creature who relishes the dangers of the deep ocean. When faced with a problem, Merfolk always have an answer. Goblins, on the other hand, optimize red. They are fast, aggressive, and more than willing to run headfirst into battle if it means they'll win faster. Unorthodox combat tactics and improvised weapons are the tools of the trade for the average goblin. Goblins are single-minded and belligerent, always quick to defend their own and worry about the consequences later. Sounds like goblins suck. They kind of do, though. No offense. Goblins are like fucking just bad versions of Merfolk. If you want to play a good swarm deck, make Merfolk. Trust me. Right now, Merfolks are probably the best swarm decks to make. One of the best. I remember Slivers used to be popular. Swarm decks. Alright, now let's get up in the decks. See what we gooched. What we got gooching. What's on the other end? Oh, sweet. Okay, we got the card list. Is that what we got going on here? Ooh, cruel world. Merfolk and the Goblin. I like that. So, technically, I can just, like, set it up here if I wanted to. And if I actually had the room, I could show you, but I don't have the room because my phone is so fucking... It sucks. Because if I had the room, I would show you. But I don't have the room. So I could do it on the floor, I guess. That's fine. Cool. So we had the Merfolk and the Goblins. Look at that. Presentation. And then we have all this, which has the kind of like standard set list for the said cards in the actual pack. So like, for example, I guess they'll have the, okay, here we go. Alright, so you have Merfolk, then they give you their, like, the deck, creatures in the deck and all that, and then, same thing with the Goblins. Information on how to play the decks as well. Very, very useful, actually, in my opinion, because you could use half of this at a time. Half of this at a time works. But no offense, the Merfolk are better than Goblins, much better than Goblins. Goblins are really dumb. That's the problem with goblins, is that they're just stupid. Merfolk are like smarter versions of goblins, you know? So let's see what it says about the merfolk. In fact, let's just go to... Oh, God. Okay. Now we can look at half, because this is what we really need. You only need half, really. Okay. Merfolk, awesome sauce. Alright. It kind of reminded me of the Draenei a little bit, too. Merfolk. Alright, so, as you can see, we have creatures, title warrior, Merfolk looter. Looks like we got a good amount of shit in here. Alright. A lot of creatures in this deck, though, by the way. Seem like they have 22 creatures and 14 other spells. Lands, 24. Always a good number to have. Alright, so before we get any further into this, let's see what it's about. Let me read more about it. There's the reason why I actually got this, because of the Merfolk, because I'm making a Merfolk deck right now. Alright, Merfolk in this deck rely on tricks and combinations, altering their terrain to their advantage. Transform your opponent's land into lands using Aquatic's Will and streamed Aquatex, making your island ball creatures unblockable. Swim past hordes of goblins on your way to victory. Sting but determined goblins foe also means finding and playing the best cards. Yep. Okay, using Merfolk lure early to turn extra lands into spells. Attack with Scroll Lead to continue drawing through the game. And cast a big Mind Spring to fill your hand for a victorious finish. The most powerful card in the deck is Master of Ways, which has protection from rest and provides a huge protection from red. Provides a huge number of tokens thanks to its devotion to blue. If your opponent tries to use colors Ghostfire to get around the Master's protection, cast Misdirection, send their spell back across the battlefield. Alright, cool. So obviously this is all the information you'll need on the Merfolk. The deck of the Merfolk. And then obviously, there's the goblins. They have 20 creatures. And they also have... What the fuck is this? Oh, it says other spells. I don't know what... Oh, other spells 18. I think, right? Can't really see. It's either 18 or 16. Like a line kind of fucked it up. I think it's 16. Right, 16? Is it 16? Can't really fucking read that. 16, I think. And the lands is 24.